Well, it's official. Donald Penn has retired from the NFL. Today, he had a press conference, and the Raiders signed him to a one-day contract so he could officially retire a Raider. Hey, Donald, when did you decide to retire and call it quits? And exactly when did you decide that you wanted to retire a Raider?
I decided probably about right before I went on vacation. I think about December 12th. It was late in the season. I had a lot of calls, backup spots, partial year. I wanted to go out a starter. It didn't work out. I knew I could play one more year. And then right about when December hit, I was like, okay, it's over now. I'm not going to, the season's about over. So I finally gave it up then. I had a great run. But the thing is, I love Tampa. Tampa 8 years is great. Tampa's always going to be in my heart. I love Tampa, but I grew up a Raider fan. And I was able to play for a team I grew up with, and it was kind of like a dream come true. And after talking to Mr. Davis, he was like, you better retire a Raider. And I appreciate them letting me do this, and it just felt right, growing up a Raider fan, playing for my team I grew up with. It just felt right to do it, with the Raiders. And especially with Gruden being here, coaching me in Tampa and still being here today, it just felt right.
Okay, Donald, you said you had some offers to be a backup. I know it had to be hard for you to at least consider offers of being a backup. Uh, Tell me, how hard was that for you to just finally
It
retire?
was tough because watching games was probably toughest because you see some guys out there. I'm like, man, I can do that. I'm like, I can do that. I'm like, I can do way better than that. I can do that. That was probably the hardest part. Watching football games and seeing some guys getting ran through, and I'm like, man, why am I sitting on the couch? I can still do that. That was probably the hardest part. But once December hit and I knew, it was towards the end, and I just said, it was right. I had a great run. I wanted to get to 200 starts. I ended with 189. That was one of my goals. I wanted to get in 200 club bad, but my goal was always to play 12 years. I ended up playing 14. I'm a free agent. I really never thought I would make it this far, and I'm happy. But I did go back and forth. Then this summer, like before I even made this mind, my agent was like, "You sure you want to try again?" And I'm like, "Shoot." I said, "They didn't want my old ass last year. How they gonna want me 1 year older?" So that's why I was like, I made my mind. I said they didn't want me last year, they're not gonna want me 1 year older. So I decided to hang it up.
Okay, when you look back at the time that you spent with the Raiders, what were your highlights from the time that you spent with the Raiders?
Um, one of my favorite moments, probably football period, is the touchdown catch against the Bucks, my old team. That's probably one of my biggest, like, even career, like, playing against your old team, catch a touchdown against them doesn't get any better than that. But my biggest memory with the Raiders is finishing what I came out here when you guys first interviewed me when I signed, and I told you, I don't know if you guys remember, I told you I want to make the Raiders great again. I want to bring them back. You remember? I don't know if you guys remember that. I told you that when I signed, and my greatest memory is when we clinched our playoff spot against San Diego. In San Diego. And we knew we made the playoffs, and I felt like I did what I said. I'm always a man. If I say I'm going to do something, I try my hardest to do it. And I felt like I accomplished what I wanted, and we brought the Raiders back, and we're back on top. And, I feel like the Raiders they're right here. They're still rolling. They're just this close. So I just really felt like that was a big accomplishment for me because that's something I wanted to do growing up a Raider fan. I wanted to bring them back, and I felt like with Carr, Khalil, all the guys, Gabe, all them guys, Rod, we really did it. And I really felt accomplished when we clinched that playoff spot.
Okay, Donald, the Raiders have Kyle Long in the building. What would you tell him is the best thing about being a Raider?
The fans. I played with some incredible organizations, Washington, Tampa, and I hope nobody takes it wrong, but Raider fans are unmatched. They're really unmatched. They really are. I'm in LA. I live in LA. There's a lot of Raider fans there. I can't go anywhere half of the time with people not noticing me, or even the grocery store. Even with the mask now, they still know. Like, Raider Nation is just their fan base. Even when I go travel, people still know who I am because of Raider Nation. Like, their fan base is great. His dad played here, and they can use some help at guard. So I really hope Kyle really does consider it. And with him taking that time off, I really think he got his body together. he's healthy, and his dad played here, his brother's out here. I think it'll be a great fit.
Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it.
I have a good one. Thank you.
That he's become a Raider. He's actually playing some of the best football of his career, and right there, that has got to feel